All right, I think we got you. All right, everyone, if you've got questions for Coach Patke, please use the hand raise function, and we will start with Matt Shodell at Canesport. Matt, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. So wanted to ask you, obviously you guys got back to practice last night and you're special teams coordinator, so you have a lot of guys that you want to make sure they're ready to not only play their positions, but really be able to run down the field and sort of be in really great condition. Can you sort of talk about your sense of where your special teams guys are, which is probably a lot of the team, in terms of their conditioning and maybe how quickly they need to get ready from where they are now to where they need to be on Saturday?
Yeah, it's a unique situation, like the head coach told our team last night, to have such a long break, in the middle of the season, and not really get to prepare. But, I think our guys did do some work over the break to stay in shape. You can tell they did some running, and that's good to see. And obviously constantly getting guys back. But like you said, it's really got to be the whole team. There's a lot of guys that run on special teams, and we got to be full speed, and we got to use whoever's ready to go. So it's a unique situation with, maybe some new faces out there and guys that are ready to go. But, it's definitely unique going through these depth charts and looking at the guys that we're going to have and who's ready.
Coach, we got David Lake from InsideTheU. David, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, I want to ask you about Gilbert Fryers, and it seems to be getting better each game. When you look back at his season, was there like a turning point in your opinion, and like when things clicked for him, when he did start taking things to another level?
Yeah, I mean, really proud of Gilbert, what he's done this season, what he's put on tape. Like I always say, most proud of his physicality and his tackling. I would say the change probably after all the COVID and the quarantine is really when we came back in, and probably about 2 weeks into it, going through camp and really starting to get into game prep, and just his preparation, I thought was a guy that looked like wanted to be the starter, that knew he had opportunity to have a good season, a big season. So I was just really, really pleased early with Gilbert, and I challenged him to be physical. I challenged him to be a better tackler, and I think he's rose to that challenge. Obviously, some missed tackles through the season, but not nearly as many as he's had in the past. So his physicality, his tackling, and his preparation that started really back in camp is really where I saw the turning point of a guy that was just hungry to study opponents, always asking me questions, always coming to me early. Hey, what games do I watch? How do I start to break these guys down? It's really just, you see it in his game and how he plays and how he just communicates throughout the whole defense. He really gives that defense a sense of, it makes him more comfortable out there, just because he knows so much and he's able to point things out and call things out. I think it makes a lot of guys comfortable and makes them better around him.
Coach, we got David Furones from the Sun Sentinel. David, go ahead for Coach Patke.
Hey, Coach. Last time we spoke to Lou Headley, he mentioned that he would like to remain at the University of Miami beyond this season. I wondered what your sense was with Jose Borregales. I know, obviously, he's got to be a guy that came to UM with the idea he's going to have one season to showcase his abilities on a bigger stage and then move on. But, now having the opportunity to potentially stay if he would like to, do you get a sense on him?
With Jose, we felt the same way. We'd have him for 1 year. Obviously, this year doesn't count. So it's definitely a conversation we have to have with him. But obviously, with the year he's having right now, if we tell our guys that they can go get drafted and make a career in the NFL, go do it. So, we just have to sit and wait and kind of see where his mind's at the end of this season. But, I've been a little bit reluctant to really reach at him and see where he's at, because, I'm just concentrating on him having a great year, and he's doing that, and I don't want to mess up his mojo, especially ours. So, but there's going to be that conversation, and whichever he decides, I think it's the right decision for him and his family and his future.
Coach, last one for you is Chris Stock from InsideTheU. Chris, go ahead for Coach Patke.
Coach, curious about kind of where you're standing heading into this final month at kick return and punt return. I know you've made some changes. The last time you spoke, you kind of opened it up or looking at options. Just curious kind of where things stand at each of those roles.
Yeah, that's been an ongoing discussion, and something that we're definitely trying to figure out is especially our punt returner. You know, we went with Mark Pope earlier in the season, then we made a change to Restrepo and kind of fell into Gervin Hall. So I thought Gervin did a great job coming in the last game we played and securing some big time catches late in the game. And like I always say, you got to be a punt catcher for a punt returner. And crucial situations came in and caught the football. I have confidence that Gervin can go back and do that. Obviously, I never close the door on a great returner, but it's under constant evaluation of who that guy is. But as of right now, I think Gervin Hall gives us the most security as returning the ball to our offense, which is the biggest goal. And then kick returner, you know, I think Jalen is getting better and better each and every week. I think he's close to hitting one. I really believe that. I think guys believe in him. I believe in him. The staff believes in him. We know how explosive he is. You know, it's just him having the confidence to field the football and constant repetitions of doing that in a game and big games, because these last few games, they're always tight games. So the nerves are high. You can only get that in game situations. So still comfortable with him back there. And I thought moving Mike Harley to off return has helped us kind of calm the nerves back there with Jalen, because he just is a very confident kid, an older guy that's done it. So kick return, I feel comfortable with those two guys back there.
Coach Patke, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. Good luck this week in practice.
Appreciate you guys.